Now, if you follow my work, you know I'm not a big fan of a lot of the traditional sales methods, right? From time to time, there's one or two techniques that I like that I keep on my tool belt. And today I want to share one of those with you, and that is the 3F methods. So let me give you a little bit of context. Let's say you're talking to a prospect and you are getting resistance, right? They're giving you objections. Just like almost like martial art. They're throwing a lot of punches at you. No, 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 no. Why they're not taking action today, right? And they're giving you a lot of objections. So instead of fighting force with force, right? Instead of they give you resistance and you fight with force, what you want to do is kind of do a little bit of redirection. And the way you do that is through what I call a 3F method. And that's feel, felt, found. Feel, felt, found. Now, very, very simple. So what you want to do is, first of all, whenever you get resistance and they give you an objection, first, you need to have empathy. Don't fight, don't argue. Say, you know what? I understand how you feel, right? I understand how you feel. Felt. Others felt the same way. And explain, and then here's what I found. Feel, felt, found. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to do it like a robot, right? When you get an objection, oh yeah, I know exactly how you feel, and others, customers, felt the same way. And what I found is this is simply not true. That's not what I'm talking about. It is a formula. So during the feel phase, you might say something like, I understand your concern. If I were in your shoes, I would have similar concern as well. Or you might say something like, I could see where you're coming from. I understand. You see, so you don't necessarily have to use the feel word, right? But it's a step. Step one, empathy. Step two, felt. Now it could be you felt the same way or other customers share the same concern. And here's the conclusion. What they found or what I found is this. So let me quickly demonstrate. Let's do an example where, let's say, I'm talking to a friend, right? I'm trying to persuade them. And I would say something like, let's say I want to convince them of taking vitamins. Very simple idea. And I would say, it's like, no, Dad, I never take vitamins. I never believe in these things. Hey man, you know what? I understand. I totally get it, right? I used to believe in the same thing. I don't take vitamins. I don't need vitamins. I get enough nutrition just from the day-to-day food. And what I realize is there are actually many different types of vitamins. And when you take the right vitamin, such as this brand, right? When I take it, what I found is every morning when I take it, I actually have more energy throughout the day, right? Then I'm more focused, I'm more productive, then my mind is more clear, and I get sick less just by taking these couple vitamins. You see how that works? Feel, felt, found. Let me give you another example. Let's say you offer digital marketing services to, let's say, traditional business owner that they don't know much about digital marketing or social media. They're still doing very old school type marketing. Let's say you want to close them on your digital marketing services. And they say to you, no, I don't believe in this social media, Facebook things and all these things. I don't understand how it works. Dude, I don't think they even work, right? I don't think they work. Hey, Mr. Business Owner, I know exactly where you're coming from. If I was in your shoes, I would watch every single dollar that I spend on marketing, because in a small business, every single dollar counts, right? What I found from other business owners is, at first, they didn't quite understand how this whole thing works. But haven't you had experience where sometimes people find you on the internet and they come into your store and they visit your business and you ask them, how did you find this? Like, oh, it's through the internet. That if you are already getting customers by accident, imagine what you could do if you actually intentionally come up with a plan and more strategically have your website optimized, right? Being able to run certain ads on Facebook or on Google to bring you more customers, so that every single customer that comes in is not an expense for you, it is an investment. So you spend $1, you get $3 back. Does that make sense? Feel, felt, found. Now, you don't hear exactly the word of feel, felt, found, but you see the formula by not fighting, not resisting the prospect. Yes, right? The resistance coming, you redirect and you go boom, boom, boom. So that's the 3F methods. Feel, felt, found. Now, if you want more in-depth training from me on closing and on sales, I have created a 4-part training series, a 4-day training series, absolutely free.
On HTC, I just shared a video yesterday with my HTC shirt and also my certificate that came in, and I also shared my first boom, and also shared that I was going to I got a contract signed yesterday for $14,000, and I was going to make about $1,700, like $1,200 with like a $500 bonus. Cool thing is, this morning I just got another one signed for $14,000, and I'm gonna get another $1,700 next week. So that's like $3,400 in a week. Not too shabby. And that's like more than I made in a month at my old job. And I wouldn't have this opportunity if it wasn't for a friend of mine seeing me and helping me get this opportunity at this job. And it wouldn't have been possible if I didn't get the training from HTC.
Because another influencer today, the third one I've closed so far, $7,500 packages, closing at 20% with a £500 setup fee.
All you need to do is click the link here in the description or somewhere here and get the training. You can get access to it right now, and I'll go much more in depth. And you'll also hear examples of role plays, what some of these closing scenarios, some of these closing calls actually sound like. So go ahead, click the link right now.